Alcohol is a part of many social gatherings, celebrations, and quiet evenings. For some, it's just a harmless drink. For others, it becomes a slow poison, destroying their health, ambitions, and relationships. But why does alcohol hold such power over us? And more importantly, how can we break free? Stoicism offers profound insights into this struggle. It reminds us that we can conquer anything, as long as we control our mind and make choices aligned with our values. If you're a man who wants to regain control of your health and life, this video is for you. Today, we'll uncover why alcohol is the silent killer and how Stoicism can empower you to escape its grasp. Let's begin. Alcohol is often seen as a harmless way to unwind, but beneath the surface, it's a silent threat. One of the most serious risks is cancer. Drinking alcohol increases the likelihood of developing several types of cancer, including mouth, throat, liver, and colon cancer. Stoicism teaches us to face reality head-on. It's easy to ignore the risks when they're not immediately visible. But true strength lies in acknowledging the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Think of your body as a temple. Would you willingly damage the walls of a sacred place? Of course not. Your body is no different. It's the only one you have, and it deserves respect and care. Every time you choose to drink, you're rolling the dice with your health. The more you drink, the higher the stakes. Stoicism reminds us that every choice has consequences, and those consequences are not just about the present moment. They ripple into the future, shaping the quality of your life. But here's the empowering part. You have the power to change the narrative. You can choose to protect your body. You can choose to reduce your risk. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Even small changes can make a big difference. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what we can control. You can't change the fact that alcohol increases cancer risk, but you can control how much you drink. You can control the choices you make every day. Imagine looking back on your life years from now. Would you rather see a series of mindful choices that protected your health, or a trail of regrets? The choice is yours, and it starts today. The liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body. It filters toxins, processes nutrients, and keeps your system running smoothly. But alcohol is its enemy. Over time, drinking can lead to liver damage, including fatty liver, hepatitis, and cirrhosis. Stoicism teaches us to value what we have. Your liver is a gift. It works tirelessly to keep you healthy, but it's not invincible. It needs your support. Think of your liver as a loyal friend. It's always there for you, doing its job without complaint. But even the strongest friendships need care and respect. If you take your liver for granted, it will eventually break down. The good news is that your liver has an incredible ability to heal. If you reduce your alcohol intake, it can recover. But the key is to act before it's too late. Stoicism reminds us to live with intention. Every drink you consume is a choice, and every choice has an impact. Ask yourself, is this drink worth the risk? Is it worth the damage to your body? You don't have to give up alcohol completely, but you can make smarter choices. You can set limits. You can choose quality over quantity. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on the long term. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, but true strength lies in thinking ahead. Imagine yourself in 10, 20, or 30 years. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of health do you want to enjoy? The choices you make today will shape that future. So choose wisely. Choose health. Choose life. Your heart is the engine that keeps you alive. It beats tirelessly, day and night, pumping blood to every part of your body. But alcohol can put a strain on this vital organ. Over time, drinking can lead to high blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, and even heart failure. Stoicism teaches us to protect what matters most. Your heart is not just a physical organ. It's the center of your life, your energy, and your vitality. Without it, nothing else matters. Think of your heart as a precious treasure. It's easy to take it for granted when it's working well, but once it's damaged, the consequences are severe. The good news is that you have the power to protect your heart. By reducing your alcohol intake, you can lower your risk of heart problems. It's a simple choice, but it can have a profound impact. Stoicism also teaches us to be mindful of our habits. Drinking may feel like a harmless habit, but it's not. Every drink you consume is a strain on your heart. Over time, that strain adds up. You can break the cycle. You can choose to drink less. You can choose to take care of your heart. Imagine your heart as a strong, steady drumbeat. It's the rhythm of your life. Every choice you make either strengthens that rhythm or weakens it. So choose wisely. Choose strength. Choose health. Stoicism reminds us that we are in control of our lives. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices. And those choices shape our destiny. So take a moment to reflect. What kind of future do you want? What kind of life do you want to live? The choice is yours, and it starts with your heart. Alcohol is often used as a way to cope with stress, anxiety, or depression, but it's a double-edged sword. While it may provide temporary relief, it ultimately makes mental health worse. Stoicism teaches us to face our emotions head-on. Running away from pain only makes it stronger. True strength lies in confronting our feelings, understanding them, and finding healthy ways to cope. Think of your mind as a garden. It needs care, attention, and nourishment. Alcohol is like a weed. It may seem harmless at first, but it quickly takes over, choking out the healthy plants. The good news is that you can reclaim your mental health. By reducing your alcohol intake, you can clear the weeds and make space for growth. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what we can control. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. We can choose healthy coping mechanisms. We can choose to take care of our minds. Imagine your mind as a clear, calm lake. Alcohol is like a stone thrown into the water. It creates ripples, disturbing the peace. But when you stop throwing stones, the water becomes still again. The choice is yours. You can choose to disturb the peace, or you can choose to protect it. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness comes from within. It's not found in a bottle. It's found in clarity, peace, and self-control. So take a moment to reflect. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of mind do you want to have? The choice is yours, and it starts today. Alcohol impairs your judgment, slows your reflexes, and increases the risk of accidents. Whether it's a car crash, a fall, or a bad decision, the consequences can be devastating. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our actions. Every choice we make has consequences, and those consequences can affect not just us, but the people around us. Think of your life as a journey. Every step you take is a choice. Alcohol is like a fog. It clouds your vision, making it harder to see the path ahead. The good news is that you can clear the fog. By reducing your alcohol intake, you can see more clearly and make better choices. Stoicism also teaches us to take responsibility for our actions. We can't control everything, but we can control how we behave. We can choose to be mindful. We can choose to be careful. Imagine your life as a story. Every choice you make is a chapter. Do you want your story to be filled with accidents and regrets? Or do you want it to be filled with purpose and intention? The choice is yours. You can choose to live with clarity and focus. You can choose to protect yourself and those around you. Stoicism reminds us that we are the authors of our lives. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices, and those choices shape our story. So take a moment to reflect. What kind of story do you want to tell? What kind of life do you want to live? The choice is yours, and it starts today. Alcohol disrupts the delicate balance of hormones in your body. It can lower testosterone levels, reduce muscle mass, and increase fat storage. Over time, these changes can affect your energy, mood, and overall health. Stoicism teaches us to respect our bodies. They are the vessels that carry us through life, and they deserve care and attention. Think of your hormones as a symphony. Each one plays a vital role, creating harmony and balance. Alcohol is like a discordant note. It disrupts the music, throwing everything out of tune. The good news is that you can restore the harmony. By reducing your alcohol intake, you can help your hormones function properly. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what we can control. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices. We can choose to take care of our bodies. We can choose to protect our health. Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine. Every part works together to keep you running smoothly. Alcohol is like a wrench thrown into the gears. It disrupts the system, causing damage over time. The choice is yours. You can choose to protect your machine. You can choose to keep it running smoothly. Stoicism reminds us that we are in control of our lives. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices. And those choices shape our health and happiness. So take a moment to reflect. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of body do you want to have? The choice is yours. And it starts today. Alcohol is addictive. The more you drink, the more your body craves it. Over time, this can lead to dependence, making it harder to quit. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our habits. Every habit starts as a choice, but over time, it becomes automatic. And once it's ingrained, it's hard to break. Think of addiction as a chain. At first, it's light and easy to carry, but with every link added, it becomes heavier and harder to break free. The good news is that you can break the chain. By reducing your alcohol intake, you can prevent addiction from taking hold. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what we can control. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices. We can choose to be mindful. We can choose to be strong. Imagine your life as a journey. Every choice you make is a step. Do you want to walk toward freedom and health, or do you want to walk toward addiction and dependence? The choice is yours. You can choose to take control. You can choose to break free. Stoicism reminds us that we are in control of our lives. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices, and those choices shape our destiny. So take a moment to reflect. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of future do you want to have? The choice is yours, and it starts today. Alcohol may seem like a harmless way to relax or have fun, but beneath the surface, it's a silent killer. It damages your body, disrupts your mind, and puts your future at risk. You have the power to change. Stoicism teaches us that we are in control of our lives. We can't control everything, but we can control our choices, and those choices shape our destiny. So, take a moment to reflect. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of future do you want to have? The choice is yours, and it starts today. Choose health. Choose strength. Choose life. You have the power to step back from the edge. And when you do, you'll discover a world of possibilities waiting for you. The journey won't always be easy, but it will be worth it because you are worth it. So take the first step and remember, you are not alone. You have the wisdom of Stoicism to guide you, and you have the strength within you to succeed. The future is yours. Go claim it.